Go to 820. Is somebody here from the Montgomery County delegate? Okay. Okay. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Sorry, I hope that wasn't creating a hostile work environment.
As my civil procedure professor used to say, I'm just going to let that lay where Jesus flang it.
Okay.
Good afternoon, my wonderful colleagues, Mr. Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, Sarah Love, on behalf of the Montgomery County delegation to present to you House Bill 820. This is a local bill relating to Maryland Route 200, also known as the Intercounty Connector. We have had a lot of concerns about speeding on the ICC. So what this bill does is it asks for 8 Wyval monitors, also known as real-time speed monitors. So 4 in each direction. It also asks for some increased enforcement and a study so that we can take a look at what's happening on the ICC. So that's it.
Okay. I understand John Sang is here. Oh, yes, there you are. I recognize you from the Zoom. Please come on up and give us your 2 minutes.
How are you doing? I'm great. How are you? Good to see you.
Please begin, sir.
So I begin. Great. So yes, I'm John Sang, and glad to be here. I chair Safe Roads Maryland, the Maryland Coalition for Roadway Safety, as well as serve as officer with the Greater Olney Civic Association. I've seen the interlineated form, which I suppose is what Delegate Love has just given us an overview on. Respectfully, we're left with no choice but to support the interlineated form, but we're confused and would really appreciate an explanation as to the variances why this bill today bears really no resemblance to the bill that Senator Kramer introduced back in December and was introduced as HB 0820 at the beginning of this session. We know when we did a little homework that everything that was submitted and publicly available that was written or in oral testimony registered strong support for this bill in its original form. Next, these statements of support were received from by the Montgomery County Delegation Subcommittee, from the Montgomery County Executive, Mark Elrich, the Greater Olney Civic Association, our coalition, other community members, as well as receiving commentary from the Montgomery County Council, which did have some questions. In addition, sir, we presented highway crash and speeding data collected by MDTA already, which demonstrated crash increases in the past several years, confirmed by crash data we obtained from the state of Maryland on our own, and submitted this at the request of Mr. Fraser Hidalgo. And finally, we've been attending, testifying, reaching out to address all committee members, in particular the Montgomery County delegation that Delegate Love heads, and have received no questions, feedback, pushback, criticism, nothing that said this original bill is unacceptable, we're going to have what we have today. So I represent folks who put a lot of time and hours into doing what we are amateurs at, and you folks are the professionals, so thank you very much for hearing my point of view.
Thank you, Mr. Sang. Any questions for the delegate who's representing the county delegation or Mr. Sang? Seeing no questions, thank you so much. That ends the public hearing on House Bill 820.